Good morning. Oh,
Good morning, everybody. Here we is.
well, that's a wake up voice. That's a way big wake up voice. Good
Well, I'm
morning.
trying to wake everybody up.
Yeah, you are. And we've already have Mary
Good
Erickson,
morning, Mary Erickson. Good morning, Primo.
Albert, and Kelly
Good morning,
Durant.
Kelly. Amanda,
And
good
Amanda.
afternoon.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Amanda, I am excited for you.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Are you still planning on doing that trek to what's it called? Camino Santiago. Is that what it's called? The way to
Yeah.
Santiago? Are you still planning that trip? I have a book that you need to read unless you've already read it. Pretty excited for
Good
you.
morning, Paulie. Good morning, Vicky Howell.
It's good to see you guys come in so quickly. Wow, you guys are ready. Ready for
Tina.
hope you're having a great
See you,
morning or
Tina.
afternoon.
Good to see you
Yes.
on.
Yes, it's really good to see you here. I hope you're feeling better and better every day. I know you two are planning a trip, a cruise. Are you and Lisa planning on going?
Joe Hernandez, good morning.
Good to see you guys. Yes,
Wow, they're just coming in.
Oh yeah, Amanda says she's going to be going on that. She's excited about it, and she's going from Portugal to Spain. So I'm going
Wow.
to, if
That's
you,
the trek that my family, my ancestors did. And that's where I come from, Portugal and Spain.
well, but you were at that. Remember, you were at
Yeah, I was there,
you were there, and you
and I
saw
didn't
the
even know
people.
that was their stomping
It was
grounds.
she's Amanda's going to be one of the pilgrims that goes on that trek.
That is so cool,
Isn't
man.
that wonderful?
Good
Wow.
afternoon, Julie Evans. Good to see you.
So, Amanda, since I have so have you read? This is three books in one. This is Coelho, Paulo Coelho, who wrote The Alchemist and The Pilgrimage, which is what I'm telling you about. This is the pilgrimage. He went on that trek,
Morning,
and
Herbie.
and it is an incredible read.
Honey,
And
Remo asked you something.
new headset, yes. No, but Amanda, please read this book. Read this book by Paulo Coelho. Please. You will be so happy.
Good morning, Carol. Ward, where you been, buddy? Wow, good to see you.
I will send you that book name, Amanda. I will be sure to send it to you. I was blown away. My daughter, Tanya, we all know who Tanya is. She read it in college. Of course, she's a lot more advanced than I am in her reading. I have a lot to catch up on. And that was one of the, I think you can get it on Amazon for sure. For
Nicole
sure, for sure.
Ryan, good morning. Kathy Little, good morning. Amanda, if you can, make sure that if you could do a video with your phone or something, or pictures.
That's an exciting thing. And
It
oh my
really is.
goodness. Okay, I'm going to
Nobody wants to see the book again.
sure. So this is what it looks like. This is paperback. And
Gina
it's
Bankston.
Hi Gina.
Hi, Gina.
It's by this author who is a Brazilian. He's from Brazil, and he is a well-known. He's the guy who wrote The Alchemist, The Pilgrimage, which is the pilgrimage is the all about that pilgrimage. It's the pilgrimage to
Can
Santiago.
you hold it up a little higher so they can see the author? Up, 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 right there.
And this is that's the author. This is a 3-in-1 book. You see The Alchemist, The Pilgrimage, By the River.
By the River Piedra, which means the rock. The
I
river
sat
rock.
down. I sat down and wept. This is a guy who is very spiritual, and he wrote this book. Let me think. He wrote these books a long time ago. So Lovely to have you. Yeah, it's lovely to have you guys, Gina.
See, Vicky says she loves the flute.
Oh, I'm
Good
glad it's
morning,
coming through well.
Candace.
I wish I were going with you, Amanda. Tell you the truth. I don't know if my leg would handle it though, but oh my gosh. So Ward says he's been at home. I'm in a part and period to make the move that I still haven't because of fear. Yet I need to do the rehab and I will. Wow. Okay, Ward. Yeah. Okay, Candace says it's 4 more days until the little man is here. She's gonna have that baby boy.
Oh boy.
Yep. Thank you for liking and sharing the show, folks. And if you can, please hit the subscribe button. It helps us, it helps
Jamie
YouTube.
Bilata, hello. Good morning or good afternoon for you.
So I'm going to put over on Facebook the link to get right to the show. So hang on.
Buddy, anytime you need any help with anything, if you want to reach out, man, I'm here. Okay. I
Oh,
went
whoops.
through a lot of hell and trust me, God, did I go through a lot of hell. But anyway, I'm here to help anybody I can. And I've been dealing with missing people. I've been dealing with murders, you name it. I've been doing it for a while now. So, hello, Tammy. Good morning. Did you see who's on, honey?
Hi, Tammy. So I guess I posted the whole shebang. But anyway, if you hit that link you see on there, um,
I did say hi to my buddy Herbie, right?
I don't know, but you can say it again.
I know he's on here. I see this. Yeah, there he is. Good morning, buddy. And he liked it and he shared it. And how many of you shared the show and liked it? Hit the like button. Huh? That's all we ask for you to do. You know, we don't ask for much. I'm going to start asking for a lot.
You sound awfully, I don't know.
Sophisticated. I know. I can't help it.
That wasn't the word.
Oh, okay. I'll do my Truman Capote. I have
No,
such a delicate
no, I
mind.
just, yeah, no. So how is everybody today? We're feeling kind of, chirpy, aren't we? Chirpy, is that a word?
Who's out of work?
Uh,
You see, Vicky said she hit the thumbs up. Good for you,
yeah,
girl.
awesome. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the show. We would really like to have a lot of people share the show, please. We'd like to have a lot of people on the show. It helps the conversation. It also
Vicky
helps.
Feaster, good morning.
Wow, good morning.
We got two Vickies today.
So Ward says it's hard to face the truth and I don't want to be that disappointed to again fail. That's holding me back. What if oh well, part of success is failure, to tell you the truth. I know maybe that sounds really kind of.
You know, think of it in this sense, Ward. When a baby first learns to walk, they fall
Yeah.
and then they get back up and try to walk again and they
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
It's not an easy task, but you got to persevere, man. You got to keep pushing and pushing. You'll get there.
With every failure, we learn
Yeah.
something. We learn something from that. So, first of all, I'm proud of you for going forward, and it's wait a minute, what happened here? That's awesome that you're going forward. Keep on going forward.
Yep.
That's what life's
Remember
all
one
about.
thing, and I tell everybody on the show this. Remember this.
Yep.
You are the train on your track. Don't let anyone derail you. Okay? You keep going forward.
Yeah.
Polly, I thank you so much, dear. I'm still using my cane. It still hurts. It's not as bad as it was. I could barely walk. but now I'm able to function. I can function without it, but it hurts when I do that.
And there's Doyle.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Doyle.
buddy.
Good morning, dear.
And there's Amy. Good morning, Amy.
So happy to see all of you today. Stay with us because, as you know, even when a spirit comes through for you, sometimes it comes through for you again. So please hang in there. Don't go away and
This is
share the
for
show with
Ward,
other
everybody.
people.
We're posting these for Ward. Okay.
You came into the right show too, Ward.
Yep.
We have great
Everybody
people.
here is all family, Ward, and we all help each other. That's the cool part about this show.
It's 4:40 p.m. here in England. It's the
Blow me.
okay. Stay on your journey, Nicole says. Yep.
Uh-oh, there's
Oh,
my daughter.
hi, Maria. Good to
Hi,
see you
honey.
today. Good
Look at,
morning.
I love that face of hers, honey. Look at that.
Yes, it's so cute. She's just adorable. It's really funny. Funny, funny.
You know who that is, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Maria that stole Christmas.
Okay, you got
And Vicky, 8:30 a.m.
in
in
California.
California.
Wow. You get
And
a
dear, I
you
don't know where you're at, but there's a lot of mudslides and flooding and whatnot.
she gets the gold star for
Yeah, for
getting up
being
and
here.
watching us this early in the morning. Yes.
So, what we ask folks is that you please hit the like button with the thumbs up, and share the show to your family, to your friends, and to your groups if you have them. You know, the more people we get out to, the better off we are because they're watching us.
So Ward's is saying that as the baby gets older, he sees his little brother get born with as well, but when he walks, he falls. He gets up to do it again. Oh, and so after many times it came out that he can't walk because he's different, but still they look the same being brothers.
But if you take that word and you go by that, then you're never going to go forward. Push the rocks aside,
So
knock the wall down, and go forward.
everybody in on this whole who are watching with us today have gotten up and failed many times, I'm pretty sure. And Roger and I have failed and we have gotten up and we keep on going. That's part of our life's journey. So keep going, Ward. Don't give up. You're on the right track.
As I've been predicting, everybody, yesterday, Primo hit me up. There was an earthquake in California. There was another earthquake in South Florida. There was another earthquake in South Texas. So they give you the span, and they're going to keep on coming too. Oh, check this out. Okay, what side do you want? Do you want this side? Is that the good side or? Yes, Vicky, one in Texas, South Texas.
Yep. Just keep going. Yep, we are all moving and changing. You know, here's the other thing. Change is going to happen whether you like it or not.
Yep.
So if you want to be part of just, the world changing you, and just float around and let that happen, that isn't very fulfilling. But if you want to just take a charge of your life and do some changes yourself,
Remember one thing: the clock
sure.
doesn't stop, nor does the traffic. Time keeps moving, and you have to go with it. Good morning, Debbie. Oop, that's Lisa. Good morning, Debbie. Honey, are you handling it over there or what? What's going on here?
I'm not touching it.
Okay. Joe says, yup, in South Texas. And look what Vicky says. My
Wow.
father is buried there, Vicky,
Yeah,
and a
we
lot of my
visited.
family.
I visited Laredo for the first time about what
Yep, and it was hot, man.
5 years ago in July. Yeah, pretty hot.
And that's a lot of my family's down there right now. And that's where, had we not come to Minnesota, I would have been born in Laredo. Okay, but my uncle told my dad that they were hiring on the railroad, so my dad came up. So three of us were born in Laredo, three of us were born in Minnesota.
I like what Tammy says. Whoops. There are no failures. They are just trials in life with lessons learned. Yeah.
I
We
forgot this one too. There was one in Hawaii. It was
Roosevelt in
crazy.
California.
Yesterday or last 2 days have been crazy. I'll tell you that.
Mhm. Ward, stay with us, okay? And we're grateful to know you as well, Ward.
Yep,
We really are. And
you're
whatever you
part of
can,
the family, bro.
yeah, we are on your side. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jonathan's on you. Where is he?
Oh, I don't know.
Julie, where do you see Jonathan?
I think he's probably
Martin, good morning. Okay, look at this.
Hawaii and California were at the same time. Gary just told
Because
me.
there's a line that goes from there down like that. And of course, it's going to hit California.
Mhm. There's Teresa. Hello yourself, Teresa. Beautiful people. They're all beautiful.
Teresa, I've been reading and looking at the videos they, tribute or yeah, a well send off to Toby Keith. A lot of them are really heartfelt, a lot of big stars, and he moved a lot of people and shared the stage with a lot of big people.
We should all be so lucky. But even if,
Yeah.
one person is, if we can help one person here, I'm happy.
Yeah,
Amy says progress is moving forward, even if you feel like you are a turtle walking in peanut butter. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And keep
that's a
checking
good
in with us,
analogy.
Ward.
I like that.
That is perfect.
Mm.
Vicky says yes on Malibu Fault here. Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, Mary Lysia. She's over in Chicago area. And Mary says her husband died of brain cancer. Cancer altogether. To me, I don't care. Oh, and incidentally, folks, right now, I'm begging for your prayers for my grandson, Damien. His name is Damien Acevedo. It's Acevedo. No, did I spell that wrong? Yeah. AVCE. I can't spell today.
Maybe Maria can help you.
Yeah, honey, can you write his name?
Okay. Albert brings up the song "Don't Let the Old Man In."
Yep,
I'm not familiar with it. Oh, is that Toby Keith? Who sings that?
I think it is. This is my grandson's last name, everybody. His first name is Damien, capital Damien. Laura Gaona Ayala, good morning. And thank you for that. My grandbaby's about 24 years old now. And let's see. Good morning, little sister. Dolly's here, honey.
Wonderful.
The song I kept singing this morning, I don't know why, but as soon as I woke up, it clicked into my head. I should have been a cowboy. And that's one of Toby's.
I'm watching all these people who are all these comments from everyone.
Yep.
Thank you for helping me out. That's what I know. I know if I ever kind of get caught in our shows, everybody picks me up and helps me out.
Leona, good morning or good afternoon for you, Leona. And thank you for the prayers. He's one kid that doesn't like people fussing over him. So
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Post this for Lisa.
Michiganders do that to show where they live. Oh, I see. Because Michigan is a hand, the shape of a hand. That's funny. I got it.
Okay.
Mary says we gave a okay. Can I tell you what Mary says? We gave a house full of COVID patients. We had a house full of COVID patients. 6 of the 7 have COVID, but she's still
Hey, I'd be scared.
so far she's negative, Mary. Good.
I had it 3 times, so I'd be scared. And Laura says, it no matter to me how old you get, by golly. They're still, yeah, they are. They're still babies. I know.
Yeah.
Maria, hello, Maria. Laura, this is going to blow your mind. Your last name is Ayala, right? So right away you think of Ramon Ayala. Well, Ramon Ayala, I want you to know, girl, was Ramon Ayala Garza. Okay? That's his real name. Cuba something. He got a big long name, but Garza's in there. So we hope everybody's hitting the thumbs up button, and we hope you're sharing it with your family, your friends, and your groups. Okay? Vicky, I'm still at the point that when you eat something, you get the first initial taste of it, and then after that, everything turns to rubber. And I still can't smell. So, like I tell everybody, if I toot, I can't smell it.
I don't know what to say to you sometimes.
I know, but I'm good.
So we figured out that the reason we were buzzing last time we were on the show was because of the stuff I had. My earbuds were doing something to the computer, so I bought a new headgear, and it's kind of cool because this is the microphone. Hmm.
And it
And this
fits
is
you
the
well, dear.
does it?
Yep.
I could have got a pink one. Maybe I should have got a pink one. I don't know.
Now, if you remember, folks, on the last show, we were talking about my beard and my mustache and all that stuff.
Oh no.
Well, I said I was ready to
Do we
shave
need to
it.
talk about that some more? I think we should
Well,
just shave it
excuse
off.
me, then I'll keep it then. Look and see. I just beginning to mention it and look at. because I was doing Gabby Hayes.
You still sound like him.
What nation you talking about?
Here's Julie. Shave it off, shave it off, shave it
Thank you,
off,
Jules. Your heart.
shave it off. Thanks, Lisa. She likes the white headset. Okay, cool.
The
Oh, here
winter
we go.
look. Now see, look what Nicole put.
Oh, no, but let me put what said. Good morning, Mexican Grizzly Adams and Faye.
No, you know what Johnny Canales said? He said, "You look like the poor." How do you say it? You look like the poor Mexican Kenny Rogers.
I think you should go with that.
Okay, Polly says, "Just a trim, please. It's cold outside." Yes, thank you, dear. It
Oh,
is.
I don't know what is Lisa putting up there.
However, you feel comfortable. Jeez, Tammy, I didn't know you cared.
So Maria says that's why I said we are twins, just different colors. So you see the green
Her,
Grinch.
thank you, honey, but I'm not that
So
grouchy.
now all we just if we just put some green dye on you, you could be the Grinch.
Oh, that's good.
And as Carly would say, hi Santy. It is like kissing a broom. Tell you the truth, Julie. Yes. Is that a
It's a
cookie
cookie
duster?
duster. Yes, ma'am. And I find a lot of cookies in it.
Ugh,
I save them for later.
it's okay.
Anyway,
It's
hope
okay.
everybody's feeling good today. I am. See, I can paint it green on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. Oh, does that mean he has to keep it until
That
St.
means I
Patty's Day?
keep it for another month.
Oh, Lord.
Richard Dearden, hello, buddy. Now,
What?
folks, in case you don't know or you're not following, next Saturday is me and my honey's anniversary. 6 years. As long as we've been doing the show, right, babe?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because we started the show in May,
Yep. The
and it's
May of that
six
same
years.
year. And we just kept on going. Started out in the living room at the table with a phone.
Yep.
And
It's tucked in a corner.
I was holding the phone like this. I'll show you. I was holding it. That's what
Thank
happened.
you, Vic. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was living in Texas, and I came up here to play a gig, and that's how we got like reacquainted per se. Because Faye and I both went to high school together, and we had classes together. And before I left back to Texas in October of 2017, she gave me this rock. She said, "I got to give you something." I'm thinking, what a picture maybe or something? No, she gives me a rock. And I've had this rock with me since day one. I always carry it. One time I lost it and I went nuts when I played at the Mankato Ballroom.
Mm.
Man, I ripped everything apart and I finally found it. But this doesn't leave me at all. It means a lot to me. And I know
My,
you're just everybody saying it's just a rock. No, it's where it came from.
well, it came from actually Leech Lake in Minnesota. My granddaughter and I were picking rocks along the shoreline, and I just love that rock. And so I had it in my pocket actually because I
Look
felt
at
like,
Tim. Woof.
wow, is on the 25th, 2 years married, but over 30 years together. Well,
Wow.
congratulations.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy. That's awesome.
And that's the way you say it in Spanish, honey. I like that. Feliz aniversario.
I like that. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Vicky says she has a thing for rocks too. I do too. Uh, I have lots of rocks. I have a rock. I have a limestone rock
Just
from
don't
the
throw them at me.
right. So I
Well, look at this.
I won't do
What can
that.
you celebrate for us, Herbie?
Well, that sounds like fun. Monster Jam. So I picked a rock from the foundation of the barn from my dad's old farm place in Kansas when we visited the homestead a few years ago. And it went with me on every single throughout my whole adult life. It went with me to every single house I lived in, and I still have it at my house now. So,
Is everybody aware of this? Fat Tuesday? That's down in New Orleans.
oh,
And they just celebrated, I think it was last Tuesday or something like that, in Bandera, Texas. They celebrated down there too. Polly, 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 what are we gonna do with you?
she's a rock
And
freak.
Julie too.
Yes. Well, they're so fascinating. They're so fascinating.
But you know what? Like a lot of people, this is truth. A lot of people take home big old the shells from the seashore and all that. You're not supposed to. They're talking about this. What I heard this years ago that you're not supposed to. You're supposed to leave them there because of attachments.
Oh, really? What kind of
Yeah,
attachment? What kind of attachments?
just
Bad
from the
attachment?
sea, stuff like that. Weird stuff starts happening.
Oh, well.
Even if you go to like you do a paranormal thing, don't
Oh,
touch,
well,
not don't take nothing
that's not
home.
where I was when I was collecting beautiful rocks on the shore of a lake in Minnesota. There's not bad things there.
Now,
Beautiful
here's
things.
another thing. I had a friend of mine. This remember Angel, honey?
Yeah.
He came to the house. He goes, I need your help real bad, real bad. And I said, why? What's the matter? He goes, there's something picking on my daughter. And I said, what do you mean? He goes, she points at it, but there's nothing there, and she cries. So I said, okay, I'll come over. So I came over to his house, and I said, I said, let me take a tour through the house. And as I was walking past the baby's bedroom, there was an old mirror there. And I stopped. It caught my attention right now. And I knew something was inside it. And I told him, I said, where'd you get that mirror? He goes, we bought it at a yard sale. I said, get it out of here. I said, that's where they're coming in. Get it out of here now. I said, take it out in the back, do whatever you got to do, but take it out of the house. So he took it outside. I said, don't break it. Whatever you do, don't break it. Just take it outside. I said, and point it towards the moon. So he did. And he told me, he said, since I took that mirror out of there, he goes, man, it's been peaceful in the house. And that's how they come in a lot of times. That's one of the portals they come through. So if you have a mirror like that, your best bet to take it outside, let the moon hit it overnight, bring it back in. But before you bring it back in, get holy water and take 3 fingers and do 3 little crosses in the upper left hand corner. Trust me, it works.
Julie says she agrees.
About taking before you
Yeah.
take them, yes, I agree with that too. A lot of things you have to ask permission for. If you go to a cemetery, I had a friend of mine do this, and she went to a cemetery, and I talked about this years ago. She went to a cemetery, and I didn't know this, okay? But she says, "How come you don't come into my house? Come into my house." I said, "Well, why? I just wait for you here in the kitchen." She said, "No, I want you to come into my house, and I want you to sit in my favorite chair." Okay. So I go in the house, I sit down in her chair, and I'm doing this. And then she goes, "What are you looking at?" I said, "There's a spirit in here." She goes, "A spirit?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "She's telling me her name is Margarita." And she goes, "Oh, how cute." And I went, "What do you mean, how cute?" She said, "We were at the cemetery the night before taking pictures, and there was three sisters that were buried side by side together." She said, "And I put my flowers on Margarita's grave." I said, "Well, she came home with you." That one was weird.
Okay, I'm trying to follow this. Would an addiction still be the same if there was nothing to feel bad about? As if I create a harmful joy and become addicted to share love. Then
Buddy,
maybe
there's
after
nothing wrong with that addiction. And I will tell you one thing, and a lot of people that have done this will tell you the truth. When I passed over, I was the grouchiest son of a SOB that you could think of. Okay. And I was rude to a lot of people. And I didn't care about nobody but me. When I crossed over and came back, man, I had nothing but love to share with everybody. Even my girls, I have five daughters, and they all looked at me and said, "You're not the same guy anymore." And I said, "That's right." I said, "I'm a loving man now." And I called everybody that I hurt and I asked for their forgiveness. So trust me, being addicted to love and that, there's nothing wrong with it. Share the love you have. Vanessa Saldana, hello. Wundal, where's the old man at? I know he's here somewhere. He's probably watching behind her. And we have the other Vanessa too.
she can't stay with us, she's sitting on a lane waiting to take off back to the UK. Okay.
Okay.
I think she was she in Spain visiting? I think
Yeah.
she was.
She has a house in Spain. I don't know if
Oh,
she
okay.
sold it or not.
Okay. All right. So Lisa says, Nicole
Wait,
says, can you just let, can you just tell them I am visiting them, just that they can't go home with me, such as at a cemetery, collecting rocks, seashells,
first
giving.
off, you go to the cemetery, you ask for permission that you're going to take pictures and let them know. Say, we don't mean any harm. We just want to take some pictures and we'll leave everything the way it is when we leave. And as you're leaving, you turn around and you say, "Thank you, everybody," because they can, believe me, they can hear you. I know they can. Travis, there he is. No, it's not Silly Saturday yet, Flo.
It
We'll
might
get
be.
there.
It started out kind of that way, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, we're having a wonderful conversation, and that's how spirit starts to show up, right, honey? It doesn't just pop in.
Yeah,
That's
here's the thing. A lot of people, the new ones that get in, they say, "Anything for me?" No, sit your butt down and you'll see. That's the way I work. I do not work like rust. Let me flow with spirit, and then it comes through.
yeah. So she's talking about if violence never came in someone's mind and we raised only love, violence would not exist because it wouldn't be
Can you
showed.
imagine what kind of a world we have right now if that would, like, say there was no ammunition, no rifles, no nothing, just people sitting down and talking it out? That would be so
Well,
cool.
that's the goal for me. I mean, and we
Yeah, but
can't have,
unfortunately, there's arms.
right.
So here we are. I hope everybody's got their coffee, their tea, or their hot chocolate, and your Danish and your tacos and whatever else you eat. Or if somebody out there is eating a sausage egg McMuffin.
Are you hungry?
See,
Okay.
but really, they talked about this, folks. They said that a egg McMuffin, not with the sausage, just the egg McMuffin, the meal. No, the sandwich was $7.79, I think it was. And then they talked about that at McDonald's, and I don't care saying their name because they won't sponsor us. I wish they would. But
Then you
anyway,
change your tune or what? Okay.
huh?
Then you would change your tune.
Oh yeah, then I'd be pushing it like I eat on the show. But anyway, they were talking about a Big Mac meal, the Big Mac, the fries, and a Coke, right? $18. And I heard that and said, man, they got to reassess everything. But now they got the thing back because they talked about the $2. You buy one, get the next one for $2. So they're coming back with that again, and that's a little push for McDonald's. This is my main sponsor. I would love to have White Castles and Coca Cola, right, Herbie? If we had those guys behind us, man, I'd be wearing a White Castle hat. I'd have my Coke right here, a couple of White Castles. So, here's another thing. I went to the local store. I got two packages of hot dogs, two little sausages. They look like pepperoni sticks, right? I give them for my boys. Um, and then I had a loaf of bread and a box of donuts. It came out to $43. And I went, damn, I don't want to buy the store.
I know.
They really got it. If anything, everything has to be trimmed. And I mean gasoline. And I'm talking about food. I'm talking about clothing, even rent. There's talking about how people are being homeless because they can't afford to pay rent. They need to put like a ceiling on it, which I know they talked about doing. I don't know if they did it, but they need to put a ceiling on it and say, how much when you bought this place, how much did you buy it for? And how much was each unit? And they say, then what's changed? What did you do that you changed it? Show your improvements. If you can't, then it goes back to what it was.
Oh, my battery is running low. Hold on a second. I got to check something out here.
I know. Now those $2 the dollar candy bars, this is gospel truth, folks. We used to get big candy bars like this for a nickel, and that's the truth. Now it's crazy. A bag of potato chips in the old days used to cost a nickel. When you would go to McDonald's, I remember this back in 1965 when it opened on Robert Street. It was the first one. You could get two hamburgers, a Coke, and a fry and give them $1, and they would give you back change. And that's truth. Rent is getting nuts. Here's another thing. Just because inflation goes up doesn't mean you have to follow suit. If you own a company or something, it's like the store that I won't mention the name of the store here where we live, but this is a grocery store, and it's like they are so off. I mean, it's like they live in a different world than us, and we're just poor regular folk. We're not poor, but but the prices they have in there, holy moly, man, it's unreal. And look at this. That's shameful. That is really honestly shameful. And here's another thing. This is a bill that I introduced a long time ago. and I would love to see it pass. You know how they have the WIC program for people, girls that are pregnant and all, and they have it for disabled people. Why can't they have it for senior citizens too? Because seniors have to go a lot of times, they end up with just little left of their check, and they have to decide whether or not they're going to buy medicine that they need or they're going to buy food. But with the WIC program, that will give them food that they can last on. It gives them eggs, bread, milk, all that stuff, and cereal. They could. I'm telling you, if they would give WIC program to seniors, it would help everybody, and you wouldn't have so many inflation. You wouldn't have so many people that were homeless and all that. No, they'd be able to stay in their homes paying rent. Honey, you can't hear you. They'd be able to pay their rent, and then they'd have their WIC program for food.
Um, First of all, medicine should not be a problem. Medicine
Right,
should
I agree.
medicine. I had a big discussion with the doctor the other day. I had an appointment, and one of my medications was so out of the so extremely high, and he says, I agree with you. There should not be this problem. We should not be. The people in other countries are astounded by the amount of money people have to pay for medication. So that starts to be hinging on political. I'm not going to go there, but we pay a lot in America for our medication, and it is not okay. It is not okay, and it usually hits people who are poor or people who are elderly who don't make, don't have an income that, increases as you work. So it's like you are slapped on the hand for becoming over 65 in America. Yeah.
When I was in Europe playing in France, playing music, and I had my stroke, the guys were going to take me, the manager was going to take me to the hospital and everything. I said, no, I don't have no money or anything like that. He said, no, over here, he said, all I have to do is sign for you. That's all. And I went, what? He goes, yes, it's free,
It's
free
free.
medical. He said, all I
Medical,
do
free
is sign
medical.
my name for you, and that's it. And I said, why can't we have that here? Doesn't make sense to me.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's enough of that. Okay.
See,
Okay.
but I want to read what or put on here what everybody's saying.
Yep. In
Ooh,
America, yes, the rich can only afford to eat healthy too. That's
that's
true as
right.
well.
That is because you have all these diets that they put on TV. Like the Nutrisystem diet. Nobody's got extra money to
Well,
pay
that's
for
not
that.
even the case. It's like even just the regular food in the grocery stores
Yeah,
uh,
the
are
good
high.
stuff, as they
That's,
say.
that's what she's saying. It's not Nutrisystem. It's good, healthy food.
No, but I'm saying if you wanted to go on that particular diet,
Okay, well, that's kind of a
nobody's got
tangent,
extra
but
money to do that.
no, and that's not the diet to go on by the way, folks. It's not the way. So Mary says they should treat rental units as they do nonprofits. Rent charged cannot be more than the mortgage costs.
That's
That's
right. That's right.
that's interesting. Yes. Okay.
Boy, it hit a nerve here. Woof.
Okay. Okay, Danny. Hopefully you're back shortly. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Yes. Debbie says I agree. Even fresh fruit and veggies processed is cheaper. I know. Instead of the real stuff, it's which is more the real stuff is more expensive than the processed stuff, which is ridiculous. Yes.
Nicole, yes, we
Yes.
understand exactly where you're coming from.
Yes. Yes.
And then if you want to get a little something, like say you want to get a jar of peanut butter, because peanut butter lasts a long time with jelly, okay? And you want to get a jar of that, you got to go through all your money, see how much you got left over, if you can afford that. That's sad. Yes, the whole world, everything should be reset. Everything. And I had said this. I said they need to go all the way up to the top and peak out and then start over again.
Can I just put up what Lisa says? I mean,
Sure.
she says, I agree with you, but our government needs to fix that. Yes. Unfortunately, politicians think it's a sporting event and only play for their team. Yes, which is the lobbyists. Yes, which is the pharma. Yes, the pharmaceutical companies, the lobbyists
Because they get the
pay
kickbacks.
yes, that's what is happening in America. And that's what the doctor and I were talking about in his office. Yes, I should run for president.
All right. Let's go to work, everybody. Are you guys ready for work?
Me too. I'll be helping you, okay? Yes, wild
Amen to that.
edibles. And because the cost of food in the stores are so expensive, I'm getting I'm having my neighbor who is very handy with the constructing things. I'm gonna be have a big planter in my backyard, and I'm gonna be doing fruits are gonna be doing vegetables in the garden. Roger's been wanting me to do this for a long time. So it's, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, y'all.
You're
Mm-hmm.
right. They don't want to. They can. Right now, they can do it.
Why hasn't cancer been cured
But they
by
make
now?
too much money off it.
Yes, thank you. Herbie says he has to hit food shells to make it. I understand that. I understand that.
That's sad.
It's hard. The
Anyway, let's
rent
go to
is
work,
crazy.
everyone.
Rent is crazy in the US.
I'm waiting. Everybody ready to go to work?
Yes.
Amen, Ward. That's very true, what you just said.
It's not about religion. It's not about religion. I feel like religion is the quickest way to hell. Organized religion is the quickest way to hell. But that's an old saying. I don't even know if there's a hell. I think we have hell right here on earth, tell you the truth.
Okay, everybody wants to go to work, honey. You ready?
Okay.
First thing I got right away was I got where is she? Hold on. Kelly Duran, I'm worried about your wrist. I don't know. There's something about your wrist. So please be careful. If you haven't broken it, if you don't have a scar, something, just be careful. Okay?
So
Polly Miller, I'm worried about one of your eyes, not both of them, one. Polly, I'm going to tell you how I get it, okay? And I don't mean to scare you, but I hope I do. If that makes sense. When I had a stroke, Polly, this eye went haywire on me. This eye would close, and this one would keep going like you're pulling the shade down, and it would pop back up. And I couldn't do nothing. And I'm getting your eye, Polly, goes bonkers per se, and it goes sideways and it goes up and down. Please make sure that they check the veins behind your eye. I'm not a doctor by no means, but I see what I see and I'm afraid of it. I do not want you to have a stroke, dear. And the last person I told that to, I can call her right now. I told her she's either going to have a stroke or a heart attack. And I saw her on a Saturday. Monday, called and made the appointment. Wednesday, they put her through a lot of tests. And the doctor threw the folder down and said, "It's a good thing you came because you were ready to have a stroke or a heart attack." He said, "Let me put you on these pills." So he put her on the pills. A month later, she had a mild stroke. So please, if I see it, the spirits don't lie to me. If I see it, it's there. And I'm sorry if I get carried away sometimes, but that to me is like, I went through it. I know what it's about. I just don't like it. Hello, Sandra Perez. Sandra, I'm not a doctor, but I'm gonna tell you what I get. This to me is taking me, and forgive me, okay? It's taking me to your private parts and your inner thighs. You can either break a bone on the inner thigh that'll affect your private parts, or you'll have a rash. So please be careful. And folks, that's why everybody watches this show, because I'm very real. When I read, I read. What comes out, comes out. So if you don't want to hear nothing like that, you can log off. I'll understand.
Diane Lucci is here, honey.
Diane, man, if you remember, folks, on the last show, Diane was on, and I said I saw human remains up on the hill behind her house up in the woods. And Diane, I don't know whether they found them yet or what, but this is the way I saw it. And I'm sorry to gross everybody out, but I saw him in like a suitcase, and they had chopped off the bottom part, the legs, and folded them over on the torso. And that's how I saw it, like it was folded up. And I'm so glad you're here, Diane, because
Well,
that was
so
driving me
if Diane,
crazy.
could you kind of give a did anything get found back there?
Nothing
Did you
reported yet, she said.
Okay. Okay.
Good morning, Denise. Well, just so you know, Diane, I'm right in the middle of the reading. So whatever comes in for you, it comes in. Okay. Understand this, folks. I have no control over who I'm going to hear from, what they're going to tell me, or what they're going to show me. I just go with it. Okay. Julie Evans, I keep doing. If I had like a little, what do they call those things, honey, that you remotely control?
What now?
What do they call those deals that you remotely control? They can see up there and they got a camera on them. Somebody help me. The thing that's got the camera and you can remotely control it, so it goes up there and you
Oh,
can see down on the
oh, a
ground.
drone, a drone, a drone, a
Drone.
drone.
If I had a drone, and please, Julie, understand, I don't mean to be rude. If I had a drone, it would be circling like this around you on the upper part of your body. Okay. It's telling me you got to get in there. You've got to get checked.
Everybody's helping us out with the drone. I
Thank
love
you.
you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Oh, thanks for helping.
Okay. Please, Polly, but make sure that, they could just look this way. No, I want them to look behind the eye. Right now, as it stands, right now, I have two blood vessels that popped when I had my stroke. I'm half blind in this eye, my left eye. Okay. So please, when I see your eye going berserk and up and down and all that, that tells me right there you're ready to have one. So please make sure they check there's no pressure. Because that's what they told me. You had too much pressure behind the eye and it just popped. And I'm sorry again, folks, if I get carried away with this, I get so engrossed in what I do, you know?
You're very passionate about it.
Yes, I need to go to Nicole. Nicole, I don't know if your father has passed or not, but he's there with you. And he's telling me for you to be careful. I don't know if somebody, and forgive me for saying this, either has dementia or Alzheimer's because he showed me that somebody can start cooking something and forget about it and it can start a fire. So please stay on top of that.
Oh, Amanda suggested this. I just kind of an offshoot. She says she could come on live from Camino Faye. That would be cool. I would try to send you a link, and if you could do that, Amanda, let's do it. You can do it on my show, any one of our shows. I would love that to happen. Thank you for that suggestion. I'm all for it.
Oh.
Okay,
Vicky
so
Pinster, I'm getting, dear, I don't know if you're hearing noises in the house or whatever, or strange things are happening, but there's, to me, it's like the previous owner's still in his house. And this is weird. Like he's claiming the house.
okay, so Nicole says yes, he has, and thank you. She will. I thank you.
Okay, please note that what I said, okay?
Uh,
Let Vicky know when your show is, honey.
okay, my show is Faye's Angels, and it's on Tuesdays, usually
Bring your mic up a little.
4 o'clock Central Time, and that would make it 10 o'clock UK time. However, this upcoming Tuesday, I'm having Paul Francis on, and to accommodate Paul, I'm going to have it 3 o'clock our time, and that would be 9 o'clock UK time. But usually it's 10 o'clock UK time. All right, and that's Tuesday, 4 o'clock Central Time. Vicky, why don't I'll try to send you an invite so that you know when it's happening, okay?
Joe, I don't know what you do, where you work, whatever, but please wear a hard hat. I see something falling on your head. Primo's Rhoda, okay. I see her getting like, I don't know. I'm not trying to put salt like they say. Don't put salt on me. No, that it isn't it. I see it. It's like she's violently getting sick. Like she's vomiting. Okay. And I wish I was down there because I'd give her a limpia because that's what she needs to me. All right. Please do, Joe. Because I just, even like a bolt, just boom on your head. Diane, did you have a sister or a sister in law pass? There's a girl that's over there with you. Short hair, brown, short hair, like kind of bangs in here, right here to the ear or below the ear. Shoulder length, I guess they call it. And I'm hearing the name, okay, I'm hearing the name Rita, Diane. She had a sister that passed.
Okay, so Albert says last week she had the flu.
Okay, that'll explain it perfectly. Now, Diane, going back to Diane, there was also a boy, a younger boy, 12 ish. It doesn't hit 15. I'm going to go under 15. A boy who drowned. Okay, please mark it down anyway. because your sister or sister-in-law, whoever it was that passed, could be with that person. But this has to do also with the little boy, a younger kid that drowned. They're together.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Herbie, you missed an hour last time. But I did started at 3 Central because I actually made a mistake, but it was good for Paul because it wasn't so late at night. So I'm going to do that again this Tuesday. Okay. Thank you for asking about
Lisa
that.
Cantu, please check the tires on your car, your vehicle, whatever you drive. And there's that damn red car again, Lisa.
Eh,
I don't know what this. Somebody's trying to tell me something regarding this red car. It's a red four-door car, and to me, it's a car. It could be a '90s car.
So Dawn is Varela. Hi, Dawn. I don't know if I saw that you were here. She said she just came in. She says her ears are ringing once you said that, Roger. I'm not sure what you if he's talking about something to one particular person, Dawn, it will be about that person. Won't don't you? Am I right in saying that, Roger? He's
Sometimes, yeah, but if what she's referring to, I need to know more about it. What I
what
was
were you?
talking about a boy who drowned,
Okay, so
about
she
the
is
little boy.
talking.
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay. And
he has to
Diane said,
be okay. This one to me is under 15, and he had bangs that would go brown right here. Sometimes it would hang in his eyes. Skinny kid. He's around. Vicky, I don't want you to worry about your son. They're telling me that they're protecting him. I hope I got the right Vicky.
okay, she's asked, did you see this from Vicky? My granddaughter sees a dark shadow a lot. She says, she will say, I seen him again. Things will be
That's
moved.
because okay, Vicky Peaster saying this. Remember, I said that the previous owner is still there.
Okay,
He
okay.
doesn't want to leave. You got to do like a ceremony and tell him to go to the white light. Protect yourself though before you do it.
Or is it okay for Spirit to stay there? I mean, it's his house.
If they can get along, she has to say that. She has to talk to him and say, "Look, we live in the same house. Da, 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 da. I know this was your house. Boom, boom, boom. Everything." Debbie Helderson, please be careful when you go barefooted. Be careful not to step on glass, a nail, something. I see you going, ow, 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 and like falling to the couch and trying to get out whatever it is. I don't know, but I just see like you hurt your bottom of your foot. But is it a '90s car? This isn't a new car. It's an older one. No, it's not two colors. It's one color, red.
This is a real mystery
Yep.
because it keeps on coming up. The red car keeps on coming back.
Danny, did you ever talk to your dad about what I mentioned on
He
the
still
last
might be.
show?
It's a newer car.
No. Just remember, it could be in somebody else's garage. I don't know. But I get this garage. Here's what I get. If you're walking down the sidewalk's there, and there's a door. You could touch the garage door because the garage kind of sticks out towards the sidewalk.
She. We have a new person here, and welcome to our show, Ashika. How does this live work? Well, this is God, this is Roger Garza, a psychic medium who is right now doing some work. If Spirit does show for you, he'll have
Ashika,
something to
please
say.
tell me where you're texting from. Number one, that helps me. And what I'm doing is I'm doing like short live readings right now. I've been a psychic for almost 20 years now.
Dan Lopez says yes, but he said he didn't receive anything yet.
Okay. All right. It's still going, Dan. Like, don't tuck it away. It's still going.
Ashika says she's from India. Welcome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today. And Debbie Helderson, did you see that? She said, okay, thank you. I will keep that in mind.
Okay, good. Ashika, is there people that are getting sick stomach wise? I don't know if something's going around and they're really getting sick,
Who's
or
this?
if there's something like the last time I remember, it was Syria, I think it was, it released the gas and everybody got sick and died. But I'm getting this again. So please be careful. She has stomach issues. There's something in the air, dear. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know what it is, but there's something in the air. Check around to see if other people have the same problems, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, good, Danny. Good, good, good. Just as long as he knows what I say, I'm not playing games. It's there, it's real, and all that. Mary Erickson, is one of your sons sick?
And by the way, Ashika, welcome. And if you would hit the subscribe button and the like button, that way you will be noticed
The
when we
thumbs
have our
up.
show again. Okay?
Vicky Howell, was it your son that's down in Laredo? Okay, please note that if he's not sick, he might get sick. It's the one with the sideburns. Okay.
Okay, we need some prayers as well. Vicky Howell says her son was deployed at the border. Oh,
Okay, please note that because it was you that I had to tell. The
oh.
guardian angels are watching over him, and Saint Michael's leading the whole thing.
And guess who I just pulled before the show
Yep.
today? It is Michael. Whoops, sorry. You can't see this very well. Archangel Michael. He's here watching us today. He's watching over us.
Keep in mind, folks, when I do my reads, I go up and down, up and down. I can go to the end and go back up again. And it's just what I get off of your name that pops off.
She says her son is a psychic too.
Wow, cool.
Also, yeah.
I got to go to Ward.
Okay.
Ward, was there a captain that you knew? Somebody who was captain and they passed? This captain is around you. I don't know if he was a captain in the service. I don't know if he was a captain in the police force, what, but it's a captain. He could have been a fireman too. I don't know because they just showed me that too. Okay, there's a captain around you, but I don't know from what. But somebody's a captain and he's around you.
But
Richard Dearden,
okay.
buddy, I want you to get your blood pressure checked. I see you fainting. So please get your blood pressure checked. If you are diabetic, stay on top of it.
So let me just give you some responses from
Go
Ward.
ahead.
He seems to see that too lately, and so he does. Whoops. So he does believe that.
Okay.
Thank you, Kelly, for your prayers. Um, so Vicky is asking for prayers for her husband, who works for the local sheriff departments. Very stressful, and there's a lot going on. Absolutely, we will raise him in our prayers. It's for protection.
Please leave his name, his full name. It
Yes.
helps
Could
a
you
lot
just
of
give us his
people.
name?
Yeah, we need the name.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa, this is for Vanessa Vundal. Honey, I don't mean to put you on the spot and I don't mean to pick on you. But I'm going to say if you lost a child, it was a boy, and I get him around you.
Vicky gives us his name, Eric Peaster. Okay, Vicky.
Okay.
We will keep him in our prayers. Okay. We have Marisa here joining us today.
Hey,
Glad to
girl.
have. Hello, and also Keisha.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, so she's been here for a while. I didn't know that.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Vanessa says no.
Okay. If it wasn't you, then somebody who was close to you, a sister, sister in law, or a, a dear friend who had a miscarriage or an abortion. That little boy is hanging out with you right now. I used to have one of those too. When I worked for Earl's brother, honey, Ted, he let me take his home and I would tumble the rocks. That was cool. And then we'd put jewelry together.
That's beautiful.
I'm going up and down names, folks. I know this takes a while, but I got a lot of names on here.
And thank you for sharing the show with others, with your family and friends,
Yep.
folks. We have a lot of beautiful numbers here, and you're staying with us. Don't just because you get a read, don't get off the show because something often comes back.
Well, that's a cartoon character. Laura, are you Joe Gavona's daughter?
I'm glad you shared it, Ward. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
everybody, that's all I ask for. Please hit the like button, the thumbs up, and share the show with your family because they are watching us. The more people we get on, the better off we are. Leona, you stay on top of what we talked about. Remember, I said I saw the black, so please stay on it. I don't know when your surgery is scheduled or whatever, but make sure that they do not bypass it. If they say we have to cancel you, no, 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 no. Lisa, within the next 2 weeks from today and next week, I want you either to play the lotto or scratch offs, $2 ones. If you guys have anything they say like lucky sevens or lucky threes, play them. Carol, this is wild what they're taking me to. I remember a long time ago when we would visit my aunt and everything down in Texas. They had like a homemade shower outside. It was like a fence around it, and they had a garden hose with a Folgers coffee can that had holes in it. And that's how we would take showers. I see something like that similar for you. If when you were a little girl, you had to do that, and they had a shower like that outside. Amy, I don't know if this is your father, but I get an older man behind you who wore glass. I don't have him here. The thick black glasses, with the black frames. It kind of reminds me. I don't know if you remember Dennis the Menace's father. He kind of looks like that. And this guy is standing behind you. He is like a cross of Dennis the Menace's dad and Roy Orbison. And I know that's goofy, but that's the way I see this man. He's standing behind you to tell you he's still with you. And I'm feeling it's dad. Because he's telling me I won't let nobody hurt my baby. And there's something regarding a pot. Either it's a pot, a saucepan, something, a pressure cooker, something. He's talking about it. Please let me know that one, Amy, if you're still on.
So Carol responds, maybe camping.
I don't know, dear, but I just see it. It's like you went with somebody else, or it's when you're little kids, you don't, it's nothing sexy or nothing like that. But you take showers, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can take them together, sometimes you don't, but it's like that kind of a deal. Martina, I wish you could put a picture in there. Still going up and down names, okay?
We're getting close to the end, honey.
Really? Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not picking up anything either. All right, I'm going to hit this one. Candace, I know you said your son is coming 4 more days, but I'm going to tell you this right now, girl. You be careful not to get pregnant again real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Enjoy your child first. Jamie, there's a black and white dog by your legs. Long hair to me is like a sheepdog. White is under here. White snout with black eyes, black here. It's all white here in the middle. And got the ears and the tongue hanging out. It's like it's glad to be home. I'm going up to the top. I got to give this message, Tina. I know you're tired. I know you want to just say the hell with it all. They're telling me to tell you you have a lot more time on this earth. And they tell me to tell you you're going to get better. Okay? And I don't mean to pick on you, but I just wanted you to know that what they tell me. Where's my phone number at? If anybody needs a one-on-one, a one-on-one reading, I can do them long distance because I do them through Facebook Messenger. Okay. My fee is $50 for a half hour and it's $80 for an hour. And that's where we're at. If you're in the area, that's our address for our office. I am here from Monday through Friday from 11 to 6. Saturdays we're here from 12 to 4. Okay? And there's a phone number if you ever want a reading. If you ever come to the building and it's locked up, call the phone number and we'll come out and open the door for you. Okay? I'm going to be here till 4 o'clock today, so feel free. Yes, that's my cell phone if it's an emergency. And by emergencies, I mean if there's a missing person, I jump on those. If something happened tragically, I help out. Okay. I don't like to do that, but I will do it because I see a lot of stuff. So until Faye's put yours up, buddy. Faye's is going to be on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, everyone.
Actually,
3
3 o'clock.
o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock on Tuesday. She'll have Paul Francis with her again. Okay. Faye and I will be on. Oh, and then who else we got? Monday. Who's on Monday, honey?
Okay, so Monday,
That's Laura Lee, right?
Laura Lee Potvin has the Angel Rock, and she
It's
also
called the Angel Rock.
the Angel Rock. It's at 5 o'clock. It starts at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, and she has awesome guests on her show. Or sometimes
Yep.
she just has her own show by herself. Always bringing in new thoughts, new information. I love watching her because it's crazy. She's crazy good. Okay, very smart lady. And
Now,
so,
on Wednesday, we will be back Wednesday doing Latino Psychic Visions at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. All right. In the meantime, if you want a reading, please let me know. Call me. If you want to just say hi, call. I'm here very lonely.
stop.
But anyway, I'm here Monday through Friday, 11. Now, the first hour at 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I devote that to prayer. I pray for a lot of people. Put it back up, babe. What happened?
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Hang in there.
So, all you got to do is call that phone number right there. Okay. I've helped out a lot of people. I've done missing person cases. I've done murder cases. Just a lot of things. I've done spirit deals. You know, you name it, I've done it. So I've been at this for almost 20 years. April 1st will be 20 years that I have this gift. So if I can help you in any way, please get a hold of me, okay? Today I will be here. It's 12 o'clock now. I'll be here till 4 in the afternoon. So, anything you want to add, Mom?
Um, I th- it's been a great show today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for sharing the show. Please remember when you to subscribe, hit the bell icon. That will let you be notified actually when a show is coming up. I understand that's how it works. And it also, it's just kind of awesome to know that you are sharing the show with family and friends because you never know what might happen on the show resonates with other people. I get a lot from these readings. It has made me grown a lot in these past 6 years since I have been on the show with my husband. Though these readings are not for me, these readings are for you guys, and I have come away learning so much about spirit. And I appreciate you guys. We both appreciate you guys. We love you. So thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope to see you on Tuesday night if you can join us. Paul Francis is an awesome guy, and he's a wonderful psychic medium as well. And
Now,
yes,
if by chance you tell some of your friends or your family and they say, "Oh, I missed the show," they can rewatch the show. After we sign off, you can go back and rewatch it. Okay? So don't feel bad that you missed the show. You can always rewatch and join the next one Wednesday night. So until then, until Faye does her show on Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, okay?
this time. Usually it's 4, but
Yep.
this Tuesday it's going to be 3.
We will see everybody then on Latino Psychic Visions at 4 in the afternoon, our time, Central Standard. If I helped you at all I can say is I'm glad I have my gift, you know. Loretta Hanger, I didn't even see your name. Where have you been, girl?
She's here. She was here.
Oh, I didn't see the name.
Okay. She's been here all week.
But everybody, we got to say it, honey.
Yes, we do.
As we say every show. And please, once again, pray for my grandson, Damien Acevedo, okay? Acevedo. Please be at peace with yourselves and with your family and friends and love everyone, really. Love everyone you can on this earth right now. Let them know. Why, everybody? Because, like Lisa says, Kathy says, Polly says, everybody, love
Love
is
is
life
life,
and
and
life
life
is love.
is love.
Take care
Thanks
of
for joining.
yourselves. Have a great rest of your week. Hello.
Rest of your
Have a
week.
great rest of your weekend. The widow. Hello. We'll see you guys, okay? Take care.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Love you all. Bye bye.